Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD campaign. We're back on Total War Attila, playing as the Kingdom of Serbia. We're going to be starting episode 4 here today. In today's episode, we're going to be declaring war upon the Latin Empire and hopefully taking Constantinople here today. An Orthodox king must rule Constantinople rather than the Catholics. That's what we're going to be doing here today. We currently have a full stack with King Stefan. We currently have Prince Stefan, his second-born son, here on the border. His third-born son, Savia, with 11 units. And we've just got a randomly generated General Ivan here. So, in the last episode, if you haven't gone and watched it, highly recommend you do. We managed to defeat the Croatians, taking Zagreb. Also, off-camera, I did manage to seize Dyrrachium, as Epirus left it undefended, and they didn't even have a full stack, so it was a clean-cut auto-resolve to take our first territory in the Greek peninsula. We managed to also take out Bulgaria and whatnot in the previous episodes. So, if you still are enjoying this series, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on, and let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series thus far. Gotta say a huge thank you to the Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD mod team, of course, for sending me a copy of the mod and making this Let's Play possible. So, I really do appreciate it that they did that kind of thing for me. Okay, cool. Let's dive into diplomacy before we go to war with the Latin Empire. So, the Kingdom of Serbia, we're currently sitting at second strength ranking. The Ayyubids are first, and Hungary is actually in 8th now. We currently have defensive alliances with Antioch, Cilicia, Sicily. We've also got Brandenburg, Trebizond, Latin Empire, Hungary, Austria, and Venice. We are at war with some of the Kuman pretenders, the Turkic horse lords to the north there. They do actually border us here. The Hungarians overextended massively and are slowly tracking back now. So we've got to keep an eye on our northern territories, but we should be alright in the south. So what we're going to do here now is we're going to declare war upon the Latin Empire. That means they currently, yes, so that will draw in Philippopolis. That is currently in Thrace. They also have another territory in Asia Minor, but they've only got 3 in total. They do have puppets in Greece. Thessalonica is the major one. Looking at the world at the moment, Antioch's quite strong. Kingdom of Jerusalem as well. Trebizond is up there. Venice as well. The Holy Roman Empire is massively on the back foot, which is crazy. They've only got 2 regions left. They have succumbed to vassal supremacy, and it's really gobbled them up here. So we're going to continue on with our Kingdom of Serbia campaign. The main objective for this series is obviously take Belgrade when we can. We will betray the Hungarians at some point. We've managed to knock out Croatia, Bulgaria. Now with Epirus we have sort of modern day Albania here. So we have a massive chunk of the Balkans. Once we take Constantinople and bring Greece under the fold, and like Bulgaria and whatnot, will be absolutely laughing. We could have a crack against the... is the Sultan of Rum defeated? Oh, maybe they have. Antioch's heavily up there. Same with Jerusalem troops as well. So we might not be able to push against the Turks. There might be a rebellion here and there. But that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to take Constantinople, maybe take some territory in Asia Minor. We could still go on crusade, fighting the Ayyubids, and I guess if the Kingdom of Jerusalem don't own it, we could maybe go for it. Nope, Jerusalem is under Ayyubid control. Regardless, we're going to declare war upon the Latin Empire now, so let's straight up war deck them. So we currently have a couple of overlapping allies, the main and most significant being Venice. Oh, okay, so Thessalonica, so they've only got Venice. Okay, so it's going to be interesting to see who we side with. It's basically up to chance. I think we're untrustworthy, but our Imperium is noteworthy. So let's see. Unreliable, aggressive, progressive, opportunist, culturally intolerant. Okay, well, regardless, we're going to war deck the Latin Empire here today. And a couple of things have come up here. So, the Empire of Trebizond here have made the decision to not join us, which is interesting. They're not going to be able to ferry troops over, as I guess they were fearing a conflict in Bithynia. Venice has broken our alliance and... Oh, no. Venice has come with us. They refused to join their side. So, Thessalonica and the remaining Greeks in the south look like they're going to side with them. Okay, cool. So, we can't see overly too many more stacks. Oh, Antioch's there with the defensive. They would want to come in for a military, would they? Because at the end of the day, we are fighting Catholics. Because the Latin Empire is a Catholic Christian kingdom. And same with all the Greeks here. Oh, well, regardless, we're going to send King Stefan over the border to siege the ancient city of Constantinople. Constantinopolis. Let's build some siege equipment here for now. And we'll wait for that to be constructed. I'm going to send Stefan over. I think he needs to be here in Constantinople itself. And what do we do with these armies? We could potentially start sieging Philippopolis itself just to encourage a siege. Moving out, we might incur a little bit of a financial penalty. We'll start building the siege equipment there. And what I'll do is I will move you to Skopje just to give us a bit of a chance here. So that's 2 turns away from Dyrrhachium. However, this force can hit them in 1 turn. To be fair, every single settlement in this mod has walls, so even if they do attack, it's probably not a bad thing. We can actually see what Thessalonica actually has. 4 units of crossbowmen, 2 sergeants, some small men-at-arms. So we'll try and rally up with you. We'll continue the siege of Constantinople here. Let's end the turn and continue. My governor has now gone up in stats. That's fine. And another governor as well, getting that minor tax buff. Okay, cool. Let's end the turn and continue. Now, the Venetian Doge has a half a stack near Nicaea. I wonder if they're going to send forces. The Latin Empire sues for peace. Hilarious. They seem to be sending forces back to Constantinople, and we've managed to draw out a fight. I'm trying to think if I should play this one. We'll chuck a quick save here for now. The thing is, right, we could even draw out the garrison and wait a turn instead of fighting this one. 2 units of sergeants, 2 of them, militia, plenty of crossbowmen, and there's a lot of crossbowmen there. Look, we're in no rush to take Constantinople. The longer we wait, the better we get our troops into position. So I'm actually going to retreat. So they've actually somewhat overextended themselves, so they should have just gone into the port. They should have gone through the Bosphorus and crossed it, and sat in Constantinople itself, because we're 1 turn away from bringing Prince Stefan in. Up in the north, we could be dealing with some Cuman Khanate, horse lord fuckers in the north, but we'll see how we deal with them. Right, let's try and circumnavigate this spy into a better position, just to get line of sight. I will now send in the full army with my... I'll leave it here for now. I would like to send in all of it, just to make it one cohesive unit. I think it's probably better for us. So let's just send everyone in here now. Alright, get that in. Pull you further back. And does that change things too much? No, not really, but getting some more siege equipment might sweeten the deal. Okay, there's no harm in just getting some more archer spam, just to swell the numbers. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll move you into a better position. We'll now move this army up, and we shall fight this one on the field of battle. This will draw out the Constantinople garrison. And they've fled! Oh, those bastards! Why have they gone and done that? So can I actually strike this? I can. So how can I draw this second army in? If I go here? Is that what's going to do it? Is that going to draw that in now? Yep, that's going to draw them in. So we were better off to wait. So this is the battle for Constantinople here today. Why is it doing a quick save? Oh, it's doing that bug. Oh, well, it should be right, as long as the game doesn't goddamn crash. We saved just before there. Alright, so we have the battle for Constantinople here today. King Stefan and Prince Stefan has managed to draw out the Latin Empire. So we have a chance to eliminate this reinforcing army. They have 2 units of sergeants, 5 crossbowmen and bowmen, and then the Constantinople garrison. Good. If we can not actually force a siege and take the city, trying to like have a crack at the Theodosian walls, it's better to avoid it. Oh, just a save. Yeah, quick save there. Yeah. Just wasn't working before either. Right, so we've got 5,540 against 3,600 Latins. Okay, right, let's fight this one on the field here today. So, looking at our army builds, we've got cavalry supremacy, we've also got archer supremacy, but you can't take those crossbowmen for granted, especially if they get a couple of volleys off. They've got really good armor piercing there. So, here we go, the battle for Constantinopolis. Like I said before, an Orthodox king must rule the ancient city, and it's one of my campaign objectives, let's say. So, we're bringing 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 units of swordsmen, 2 units of spears, 4 units of archers, and a lot of cavalry. We're attacking them, so we'll wait for our reinforcements to come up, and we'll form up one long, cohesive line and organism, and then we'll punch at them. So guys, this campaign will end in the not too soon future. So let me know in the comments what you'd like me to replace it with. Doesn't necessarily have to be Total War, but I do plan to make over the next weeks and months the Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD campaign a staple on the channel. So expect regular uploads of that, especially over the next month. You've already seen a comeback of Total War with the Alexander campaign, and of course, let's start the point there. And of course, the Kingdom of Jerusalem and Cyprus. So, there seems to be a town in the distance. I want to see if I can see Constantinople in the distance. I don't think I necessarily can. That's alright. I think in... is it Rome 2? No, it wouldn't be Rome 2. Even in Total War Attila, you can sometimes see on a clear day the edge of the city. Okay, right, let's set up our formation. Let's make a nice strong front line. We'll wait for our reinforcements to come, and we'll rain fire and death upon them. Actually, to be fair, we might actually be better off to rush them, because this army here only has 2 units of spears. And they don't... yeah, maybe we're better off to rush them. Like, just absolutely haul ass down this hill. That could be something different instead of waiting for those crossbows to go up. Maybe doing something like that might be a bit mental, you know what I mean? Like, just absolutely hauling ass down this hill and making them run ragged. They could get a really good volley off, that's the thing. But we might be able to close them down quick enough before they have any cohesion. That could be a charge instead of waiting and then going up. I quite like the idea of just fucking bombing and blitzkrieging down this hill, but I'd rather err on the safe side, I think. We'll wait for our reinforcements to come in, because I reckon it'll just turn into an absolute fucking nightmare being down there. And even if we do bomb down that hill, there is going to be a good volley potentially at allied cavalry forces. Right, let's try and make a second line here, essentially, with these militia, so try and move in, and their army's coming from the right side. Anyway, good. We can hit this. Let's split them up then. So, fortunately enough for me, if I bombed down that hill, we would have been cut off from behind. So I think we should try and massively hit this. So, I want to get my cavalry to hit, at least cut them off there from getting back, and I reckon everyone here, get everyone here to form up something like that, like try and get something like that. Like that'll do for now, and we'll swing our archers around, and then these guys can trickle over like here. That's what I want. And try and get the cavalry to bomb down this side. So if we can massively hit this isolated force, we'll be laughing. Right, everyone needs to haul ass here and go, 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 go. We can split their armies. We can carve them up like carving a cake. Alright. So go through the center there. They're going to send more men. You've got to absolutely haul it. Because that's their bodyguard, I think. Heavy Latin cavalry. Yeah, heavy shock. So send some boys in to intercept that. Actually, send all the cavalry in to intercept this. I don't know if we're going to be quick enough. Everyone's forming up here, alright. That's good. You need to hold these guys further back. I don't know if they're going to get there. It's a bit crazy going into heavy shock, but it will delay. I've sacrificed this unit here. It will delay this enough in time for these guys to come down. That's what we need to worry about, the general's bodyguard. So we've sacrificed them, but if we have a chance to hit that, that's more beneficial. Alright, now it's allowed some infantry to get down here. They've actually caught on to the play. So there's already throwing everyone in. Spearmen are going to get hit here. They've actually been freed up massively, which is good. And we'll throw everyone else down here as well. Get everyone down in this fight. I would say get more spears and stuff down here if you can. But I don't know if it's really applicable. Okay, right. What we want to do with these guys? Run down then. It seems like their cavalry seems to be bypassing me somewhat, which is alright. Alright. Send you there. And send you like here, say. Okay, cool. So we'll try and get some of these guys to intercept them. Alright, these guys are slowly making their way down. So there's been a massive cavalry offensive here, which I wasn't expecting in this, but I'll take it. Push for this now. Okay, we've managed to capture them here a little bit. Oh god, I need the Emperor around the side. Like, even send like 2 units to get rid of this blob that's happening here. Get my archers to push down and hit something like this. Okay, we've managed to smash their cavalry there, but it's been a little bit back and forth. This heavy Latin cavalry has been a little bit all over. The enemy general's dead. Good. Now swing and hit this. Okay, we want to try and swing that. The enemy general is dead. Oh, I can't afford to send in the king. As much as I'd like to. To be fair, realistically, you probably can send all this cavalry here. Around this side now. Okay, we're starting to massively surround these guys here now. And there seems to be a good old Slav sandwich. There we go. Good. We've cut these guys off perfectly. Okay. Alright, send you further down. They don't even seem to be committing more forces. We're moving our archers somewhat to give chase, but we're just going to absolutely slam them against the wall here in a second. Okay. Let's reform this line to protect our reinforcements. Okay. So we're actually pushing them to the brink there. We're pushing them to the limit. Push it to the limit. Alright, there we go. Okay, how's this surrounding tactic going here? It's nearly done its job. They're now broken. You really need to be peeling on this other side. Actually, you can push for that. Like, get you, like, here. That's what we need to do. Okay, cool. We need to make sure every individual horse unit has a unit to fight. We could send more swordsmen here. So we seem to be pushing the archers on the border here. We're running down the Catholic scum that took Constantinople from the Byzantines. They slaughtered our Orthodox brothers. We will make them pay. Alright, let's push this now. That's now been taken. Perfect. Archers, you don't need to be here anymore. You can swing up here and redirect your firepower, Lockie. There we are. Alright. You're doing well. Dude, you've basically put their backs against the wall. And we're just absolutely slamming them. Good on you guys. A nice, strong, long front line. Good, 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 good. Alright, that's good. Yeah, try and make sure... Oh, these medium crossbowmen are giving us a bit of a fight there. Alright, I want to commit some units down here. Ooh! I seem to be routing a bit. Alright. Cool. Because we can nearly get everyone over here to start skirmishing at some point. Okay, where's the Emperor? He's sitting further back. He's even got reinforcements there. You can sit there. Okay, cool. Let's potentially move some guys here, so... Alright, I think it's time to charge against the rest. Let everyone have a bit of a breather. Let everyone have a bit of a smoko break. And we'll relax. Alright, push for this. Try and just maybe get a charge off against them. Yeah, it's their medium crossbowmen. They're drawing their short swords and they're giving us a bit of a run for our money. They're now gone though, that's good. Alright, swinged out. Oh, they're gone as well. It's just this last little pocket of resistance here. Once we get a good charge around the back, that should get them. Run them down. Look at this blob. Not the most efficient or energy charged, high octane charge I would like, but it's going to break their morale, will do. Okay, so everyone on this offensive. So we'll just sort of see who's about here. So who's decided to line up for the charge? Okay. Oh, they're not coming against me, are they? Are we going to have to meet them? No, they're not. They're not coming. Alright. I thought they might be. They were just like readjusting their line. We'll move up as well. And we'll bring everyone we got. Alright, the Emperor's commanding the right flank. We'll give the Prince the left. And we'll give some of the remaining Serb cavalry around there. Alright. This can be an entirely flanking force. So, looks like that we're facing the Constantinople garrison now, as everyone else slowly but surely forms up. We managed to cut off their second army, which is fantastic, and we've made things so much easier for us. Okay, move into this. It's probably just not a bad bet to honestly charge. Just straight up, go for the jugular. Try and get a stranglehold on them. Don't allow them to sit and hit you back and hit you with impunity. Go for it. Get all my archers to heavy shot fire their general. We might get lucky. You never know. Fire into this mostly. Hit that. Good charge there. Do we have cavalry on the right? No, we don't, but these guys are coming out. Regardless, we do have cavalry hauling ass around the back. My archers weren't quick enough to get their shots off. Shame. I'm going to hold. I don't want friendly fire coming in. Okay, cool. So my cavalry's now rotating around the back. Let's get a couple of units to descend upon a couple adequately. Alright. Once more cavalry flanks, we'll give them a slight detour. Alright. The archers on the left flank have broken. How are we looking? 5,000. We've lost 500 to their 3,000. Man, they got really unlucky with the RNG of that deployment zone. I'm not even going to lie. That was massively in our favour. Push like there, mate. You go up into something like this. I'll try and get a spear unit to come and help you out here. But we got him. Look at this, we're about to surround. I told you not to shoot, god damn it. God damn it! Alright, move you there. Alright, move to this. Good! We've massively surrounded the last of their infantry. It's turned into an absolute bloodbath. A spear through the head, some poor Christian soul. Catholic skull. Catholic skull? Oh. Alright, there we go. Yep, that spear unit's coming here as well. They've done well. Continue to go further on the back. There's a couple units sitting idly by, which we need to redirect. Let's send in the Emperor and the Prince, just to give us that last-ditch morale boost effort. Good. So, if this is what the Latin Empire now aspires to on the field of battle, we're going to be in luck for the rest of their vassals. What possible comeback could they have from this? That's now gone, and perfect. Cool. We want to quickly pause and make sure everyone's running down someone, because this army... Oh, but it's fled. I guess we just go for the chevrons, though. I was going to say that... Yeah, this army's already fought back, so they're going to lose everything anyway. It's done that double fallback. Cool. But, yeah, we might as well get those chevrons, speed things up and try and run them down. But we have victory. We have victory here today. 5,540. One cohesive Serbian army have crushed the Catholic Latins for the Battle of Constantinople. Foolishly, they thought they could come out and beat the Serbs in an open field. They were mistaken. Alright, let's push for that. And now we can basically just auto-resolve out the Battle for Constantinople. We might even not even have to fight it. Auto-resolve it. We might be able to take the city with impunity. Because no one's going to be fucking inside. Alright, let's end it there. Decisive one at that. I'm happy. 5,440. Like I said before, we lost 679. Crikey. How well? Who did most of the work? Swordsmen, 139.90. Archers didn't do too well, 438. I didn't really use them too much. Cavalry did well, 179, 121. Spearmen did alright, 105. Okay, who took most of our guys out? Oh, that cavalry. That cavalry charge was a little bit hectic at the start. 107, 99 for their spears. The crossbowmen didn't have the chance to rain fire and death and get a couple of decent volleys off against us and shake us. Okay guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the campaign map. Yep, you've guessed it, we've had another game crash. It's becoming a fucking meme at the moment that this campaign just crashes at the end of every battle. It's so goddamn infuriating. I tried to do some troubleshooting, I did a lot of reinstalling, but I just don't know what it is. You only can do so much of that. But it's probably quite comical to you guys. It's turning into a bit of a meme that my computer can't handle the conquest of the Serbs. It just keeps on goddamn crashing. So what we're going to have to do is auto-resolve this fight outside of Constantinople, which we clearly won. Let's just cross our fingers and hope we actually wipe out the remaining garrison and we don't lose a hell of a lot of men. It's a bit more than what I lost, but nothing too crazily inflated, so we'll kill them there. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just something not loading properly. I don't know. So we're getting a deficit of 2,000. We're going to push into Constantinople here now, and we can attack it without a auto-resolve, which is good. So let's loot and occupy the city. Constantinople has fallen to the Kingdom of Serbia. Let's repair the docks where we can and try and break down elements of the city where we can. Okay, so to take the entire region, we need Philippopolis now. So there might be some minor discrepancies here and there about movements and such. So we'll move you further back. For example, I didn't, obviously in the reload, move everyone in. There we go. Okay, cool. Right, so we'll wait for this other reinforcements for you further back. What can be recruited in one turn? Nothing too crazy. I think we can get spearmen from here. Yeah, let's get the spearmen from here then. Okay, cool. Can we assign like a provincial governor or something? Also, family tree-wise, we haven't gone into this in quite some time. Yeah, so we currently have our second-born son, Stefan, son and heir, 25. Stefan, my firstborn, his bastard son died. Savia has had a bastard son, Dobroslav, who's 4, and Anna, who's currently 5 as well. Can we allow them to get higher up into political offices? We can for some of them, which will give us some nice bonuses. So let's continue on with that. Cool. Okay, well, let's end the turn and continue now, shall we? So we still need to deal with the troops in Thessalonica, and we also need to keep an eye on of any other Greeks pushing further north. So the Latin Empire has one territory here within Asia, and is that it? Is that all over Red Rover for them? They've got 2, so it's just the one in Philippopolis, obviously. We'll wait for the prince to get in range. We'll hold you here in Constantinople for now, and let's end the turn and continue when we can. So you've gone up in office. That's fine. Go into cunning in this. You can go into battle movement. And we'll go with block and parry, get that defense stuff up. Okay, we can add a edict in. Cosmin, come in, my friend. Let's do that. Let's bring in Cosmin. I love his name. And what I like to go with is settled tribes, I think. No, empower local rule. Let's go with that. Empower the locals. Okay, let's end the turn and continue. It'd be interesting to see what the Latin Empire come back with. Will they allow the siege of Philippopolis to continue? Will they send further troops over from Anatolia? Only time will tell. They've sent a priest to intercept. Pray for the souls in Philippopolis. Because, they want peace in the north. I'm more than happy to accept it. High. Because I'm not going up there against the Kumans. Yeah. I don't really care about the eastern barbarians in the middle of fuck off nowhere. Right, decree. I'll allow these guys to assume their political offices. That's fine. We shall send the prince into Philippopolis to help with the auto resolve. We're going to be able to take it in one fell swoop. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's loot and occupy the city, as it's been under Catholic rule for quite some time. We can't take most of the buildings, which is a bit of a shame. We'll convert Constantinople, because I'm happy to reinvest in the city. Glass production is definitely on the agenda. So where is that? There's glass furnace. Let's get that done. Okay. What else have we got here as well? Bringing in public order and anti-corruption stuff is probably not a bad shout. Break that down further where we can. Same with you as well. Okay, I have a quick look at public order everywhere. It's a little bit shabby in the north. And also down here in Greece. It could be way better. Okay, so if I move Stefan to the border of Philippopolis, there still seems to be an army inside, and we've got good public order here for now. If we strike this, we should be able to theoretically get rid of the Latin Empire. So we'll hold you here for now. And we'll keep you here just in case you need to go this way. Actually, I probably should just get you to go here. Go help out your father, and we'll allow you to hold here in the newly conquered lands of Philippopolis. You can now... Where's the border exactly? That's where I want to know. Like, actually, can this army recruit the spearmen? Yes, they can. It's this entire region of Thrace and Constantinople, isn't it? Realistically, you could come further south. It's the same difference holding that. Yeah, let's get some more forces in Constantinople here. And Savia's gone up in stats as well. My third-born son. Currently second in line. Alright, let's end the turn and continue once more. Oh, we've been at... Oh, okay, right. This is the during the end turn phase. It looks like the Venetians have made the decision to come over and help. You are attacking the Latin Empire. Yeah, I guess the Doge has brought them out. Okay, so the Doge of Venice and the King of Serbia, soon to be, I guess, Emperor of Serbia. We've got Constantinople. Why not? Fuck it. Let's have a royal coronation. Right. Let's take out the Latin Empire here. The Doge have come in, so I'm curious. So they did that. Do I get this city? Or is Venice going to pit me to the post here? No, they just sort of pushed and, I guess, encouraged the attack. Okay, well, looks like we've got some Byzantine forces further in the south, which is cool. Okay, guys, welcome to the top of the turn. We've got another religion mission. So, are we still at war with the Latins? Yeah, so they've still got their territory. So, yeah, oh, they didn't get taken, right. What? Okay, it didn't eliminate the army inside. Just the army out. Alright, let's move in Stefan now. We should be able to... Oh, God, the order resolve. Why isn't it that much in my favour? I guess we're just a little bit battered here and there. I just want to get a nice, strong, over-resounding order resolve. Yeah, I guess it's the Clement the Latin King, who's a 4-star commander. He's got some more units there, but nothing too crazy. Nothing that's going to stop 5,394 Serbs coming at you. Alright, let's finish off the Latin Empire here today. We lost 763. We could subjugate them, but no, we're going to loot and occupy this territory. Whoa! A citadel? You gotta be joking me. It's a shame we can't goddamn use it without spending a crazy amount of money. Alright, let's try and move our guys further back where we can. Okay, cool. Alright, let's form up here. How would a siege go against that now then? It's getting easier. Okay, well, let's continue on the conquest now, shall we? Okay, so we can get 2 more units here. We actually probably could use more further towards the front, I think. Okay, so currently we are still at war with some Cuman pretenders. It's low. So if I was to sue for peace with Thessalonica, low, or like the Greeks further south, at Achaia, the Achaeans, yeah, they're not going to accept it. I thought they might be potentially interested. Yeah, no, this should be, yeah, that should be there, yeah. You'd think they would be potentially interested. Okay, cool. Right. Let's end the turn again. Oh, Stefan has gone further up in stats. Along with Ivan as well. It'd be interesting to see how much resistance we get at Thessalonica. But pushing over into Asia Minor, Anatolia, getting our first piece of territory there, was definitely worth it. So we still currently have 3 full stacks in rotation. They're not entirely all fighting fit, but we'll give it a go. I might reallocate this army south while I'll allow the king to push up and help here. Oh, they've taken Philippopolis. That's not too bad, I don't think. Because it's going to be quite weak, Philippopolis, compared to Thessalonica, you know. So let's move you here. And we'll move you here for the time being. We'll halt on your further recruitment. So we'll push back to Philippopolis. We'll start a siege. And we'll move this secondary army up. Maybe even the third. Like, we might have just... They might have just come massively out towards me and overextended themselves. We can't attack in one turn, but we're going to be able to eliminate them quite quickly. Like, that's a clean-cut auto resolve. And then on that, we're going to be able to take Thessalonica on top of that as well. I don't think these guys are coming up with any resistance. Okay, it might be a good idea to potentially raise a host over here, now that I'm thinking of it. Who we got? Ivan Vukarshin. Vukarshin? I quite like that name. I guess that's how you would say it. I don't know. I just put a funny accent on it and it makes it sound good. to my ears. Probably sounds abhorrent to you guys. Right. We've got a decent amount of money here now. We can't see. We'll try and do a little bit of converting and stuff, so get rid of that. Continue to break down that. We'll convert that to a farm. Constantinople's fine for now. I don't want to go too crazy on the upgrade. It's just because we've got like 20k worth of stuff. We can dive into it a little bit later on. Specifics and like min-maxing the economy for our best interest. But yeah, we can't get any more further trade rights. Oh, Nicaea would want to trade with us. Really? Oh, no, they like us, but I don't think they want to trade with us. And Lithuania up in the north. God, if we could get a trade right from them, oh, it'd nearly be worth like offering them a shit ton. Because that just opens up... Okay, hang on. Ooh. Okay. I was going to say, it's probably not worth that much. But like, if we could get that over the line for free, or even like for 2,000, it's probably beneficial opening up all those trade lanes, because naturally the merchants and other traders alike would find Portuguese, Spanish, French, English traders and whatnot. I'm sure many of them don't like my conquest of Catholic lands. I'm sure Mr. Popey doesn't like me, but he ain't gonna call a crusade, I don't reckon. Alright. Let's take Philippopolis quickly here now. Easy. Straight up occupy the city. We'll make sure Stefan. And I probably could send this other army to deal with these rebels that have already cropped up. Hold you there in Philippopolis for now. Let's get on the recruitment. We just need to gobble up Thessalonica. This army is just sitting back. They aren't having any of this conquest in northern Greece. They ain't having nothing of it. Okay, cool. We've done really well in this series. I've been having an absolute blast. If you can't tell, a little bit different. I haven't played as Serbia in a medieval campaign ever, I don't think. I can't think of any other time I've played as them. They're a cool, unique faction, and conquering and trying to hold and maintain the Balkans is fun. It's something a bit different. We've done well against the Bulgarians. We've done well against the Croats, the Croatians, Latin Empire. Now we can take Thessalonica, which is like a massive, massive trading hub. We're going to be able to make so much money. Oh, and I think they've stuffed up there. They've managed to put an army outside. Ah, Ivan. Block the promotion. I think I've had a son. Ah, finally, a legitimate son. My second-born son, Stefan, hasn't had any children, which is a shame. But Savia has had a son, Ivan. All hail Ivan the Serb. Get it going in the chat. Alright, let's get rid of these Epirus rebels that are causing us nonsense. Let's aggressively push that. Oh, I wonder if we can get some catapults. Take on warriors, cross our fingers? No, we don't have any there. That's a shame. Okay, we'll continue. Yeah, we're getting it back on track that you're in the north. Okay, so we can swing you further down here. You can actually come down and help. Close enough for my liking. Oh, the king can go down there, though. I'm tempted to let the king do it then. Because you might be able to fight this properly. I guess we could force it out because it doesn't actually work. Because I can't get everyone there, just where the river is adjacent as well. We're just going to have to siege and probably starve them out. That's alright. Because I don't reckon, if I retreat, how bad is it going to be? Like, you can't actually get any further down here. You have to be on the other side of the river. Oh, you're getting a bit closer. That worked. How about now? I don't reckon we got it. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Ah, we got him there now. God, that was a bit of a bit of tomfoolery there, if I do say. Alright, let's kill the captives inside, and Thessalonica now belongs to the Serbs. Let's loot and occupy. Cool beans. Cool beans. The conquest of Thessalonica. We're going to be able to use some of these buildings. We're going to have to really break this down. Wow, my economy has gone through the roof. Look at this. 36,000 we have now. We've taken most of northern Greece, southern, all that remains, but seeing Thessalonica wasn't able to hold up against us, I would imagine these Greeks in the south more than likely can't either. Well guys, on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thanks for watching. We've had a hell of an episode here. We're currently strength ranked 3rd for some reason. I'm sure we'll get that higher up once we repair and stuff. They've got 13 regions. How many do we have exactly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so we're on par with the Iubids. Okay, so now the Serbs have territory as far south as Thessalonica and Dyrrhachium. I'll get rid of these Greeks further in the south, wrap up that war. We've got Constantinople, and we've got a city here in what would be like Pergamon, I guess. We've got territory in the north, Bulgaria, Philippopolis, Niš, Zagreb and Croatia. But apart from that, where else do we want to sort of hit? We've got a really strong territory here in the Balkans. We could maybe push against the Byzantines. I would have liked to push against the Seljuk Sultanate of Rum, but they're dead. We could maybe go on a Orthodox crusade against the Iubids, maybe bring Jerusalem itself under Orthodox control. We could do that, and we also want to try and take Belgrade and probably all this territory here in Pannonia, which is ethnically mined. We'll probably betray the Hungarians. They've actually they've had an interesting series. The Hungarians. They pushed over the mountains here, and they just massively overextended past Belgrade and got smashed by the horse lords in the east. So we might even be able to take them off. They're not the military ally we definitely had at the start of the series, but we've done well with this Kingdom of Serbia campaign thus far. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you would like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.